Okay, hey everybody, this is Jeff from LemonadeBusiness.com. I'm going to show you how I'm doing my banners. Getting banners on a pop-up tent can be tricky, and I just want to show you some things that I've learned over the years. If you see some of the other pictures and videos, you'll see that I had a PVC frame built that held the banners, and I hadn't tried it. That was going to be this year's project, doing it, and I was putting it up with our new banner yesterday and was toting it to the trailer and hit one leg and broke it. So I thought that's not a good idea. So back to the designing board, and as you can see, I've got the top already on here, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to put the bottom banner on, and it goes on just like the top one does. So I'm going to go through a little demonstration of how to do it. And this is just, you're going to need 4 pieces of 3/4 inch conduit at 10 foot long. I bought them at Lowe's. They're about $3 a piece, and they're 10 foot long, 3/4 inch conduit. And I'm going to show you how I did this, but at the top up here I got the banner. I just drilled some holes in it, in the conduit, and then I run my screws with a little washer through the banner into the top pole, and it just stays attached. And on the end of the top bar I drilled a 1/4 inch hole right there in the corner on the top bar on both sides, and then the bar going up I drilled another hole at the top, 1/4 inch, so you can put a bolt through it with a wing nut. So the bottom, the banner actually just will float in the wind, and that's a good thing, because these things, a 3x10 banner is a heck of a wind sail, and you want it to be able to kind of move. And you can see I've put slices in my top banner so wind can blow through it, but it still needs to be able to flap in the wind. And that way it won't, because I'll be honest with you, you'll do a lot of shows and it seems like a lot of times it's windy or a storm will roll in at the end of the day, and you don't want to be holding on to a kite. So I'm going to show you, I'm fixing to attach the bottom banner to the bottom pole, and I'm going to show you how I did that, and the top will be the same. Okay, check with you in just a second. Okay, I'm going to show you how to attach your banner to your conduit. Let's see if I can get close enough. You can see here, what I did is I went down through here. I took a black marker and made me a line all the way down the top, just so my screw holes would be straight in line. And then I went down through here and I drilled some little bitty holes, I don't know, about every 1.5 feet, as you can see. And then on the end of the piece of conduit I've got a 1/4 inch hole. Okay, and that's what your bolt's going to go through, and through your other piece of conduit that's going straight up towards the sky, you're going to run a bolt through there with a wing nut. Now we're going to attach the bottom banner to this piece of conduit, and it's going to stay on here all the time. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you get to a show, you're going to have 2 legs, and you're going to have 2 poles with have a banner on each one already affixed, your top and your bottom. So you're going to more or less kind of have to build this thing on the spot. But you're only talking about 4 bolts, 4 wing nuts. So okay, let me get the banner on here and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, now I've got my banner hooked to my pole. That's my vise behind it, if you see poking out. With all those holes that I drilled, I come in here and took a little bolt. Let me get this about this size. I believe they're 8/32 by 1.25 inches. I took a small washer and a nut, and you can see that I run them through the banner and through the holes of the conduit. And I just took a pair of scissors and cut out so where my 1/4 inch hole is on the end, and that way I can run my bolt, my wing nut through my 2 upright posts. And don't you love it when you got a brand new banner and you got holes in it from where your other project you had didn't work with the PVC, and so you don't have to worry about that. Here's some more holes. I just love it. This is our new banner that we got it on our website. You talk about a good looking banner. Alright, I'm gonna go put this on the tent and show y'all what it all put together. Just want to tell you, our banners are top notch. They are real shiny banner. The company we deal with, we've just been pleased very much by them. Fantastic work, and so we worked out a deal with them on the. They cut us a small deal on it, so we can pass that on to you. But you can order our banners on our website, and for the quality of our banners, I don't think you're going to beat the price. Now, you might find some rinky-dink store down the road from you that can make banners, but I'm going to tell you, good-looking banners make all the difference in the world. I've seen some pretty shabby banners in the concession business. So good banners, you know, do your research, make sure they're good quality, the graphics are good and clear, makes a lot of difference. Okay, check back with you in a sec. Okay, now what I've done, there's my top banner, here's my pole coming down. I measured up from the bottom 33.5 inches because I know my banner's 33 inches tall. Now to give it about a ½ inch from the ground. And I did it on the other side. Measured up 33.5 inches and drilled a hole. Now water them holes out so your boat slide through there real good. But remember now, I got a 33-inch banner because I have these leg extensions on my tables. And all they are is 1.5 inch PVC with a little cap on the end. They're about 9 inches long. So you'll want to measure up your pole just as however tall your banner is. If you get a 2-foot banner, you want to come up 24 inches. But I like these extensions, so my banner is 33 by 10 on the bottom and 36 by 10 on the top. Okay, I'm going to put the bolt through here and put a wing nut on it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got both banners up. Just wanted to show y'all how they look. It's a little bit windy out here today, not really, but you want your banners to be able to float in the wind. I'm telling you, because there's nothing worse than doing a show and having a line of people and you're working and all of a sudden the wind starts blowing. You're trying to hold down a tent, and so my suggestion is to fix your banners so that they can blow in the wind. That way they're not such a wind barrier. They can float in the wind. And I cut holes in the top of mine on my top one. Now, I don't say that you have to do that, but that helps. Now the bottom one I didn't do because it's much lower. But I just wanted to show you the banners. Good banners, good looking banners really help. You don't want some ugly banners on there. And with good looking banners, you don't have to worry about what your tent looks like really, because all they see is your banners. Okay, hope this helped show you how to build you some stands for your banners. Thanks, y'all.